Casper. I ended the live a little short earlier, so I could eat some lunch after we finished this massive guy right here for Chuck. And we've got 5 more boards to shape, so we're gonna get through those as quickly as possible today. A little bit of touch up on this guy here, and I'll be right back over here. All right, and you can get these boards at lifeskateboard.com. Again, that's lifeskateboard.com. We're gonna get through these so I can get some other stuff done. Unfortunately, the AI tripod that was supposed to come in while I was taking that break hasn't come in yet. So we'll use that on another live. I think tomorrow I'm gonna go take Casper's keeper out for a late Valentine's Day, and then I'll be back to press boards on Thursday. How did the what? Wait, what? I answered your question? Oh, there it is. Yeah, so it says, what's up, Tim? Thanks for tuning in. So the delivery said it would be in by 1:15, and then I did a live, came back and checked it, and it said 3:15. It's 3:24 right now, so probably gonna be there either when I get done with work or tomorrow morning. You never know with USPS, but Sam lives about 2 minutes away from here, so on my way out, I'm gonna check that. I've gotta do a little touch up on the bottom of this ply right here with some heavier grit, and then I'll be right back over there. Glue on here or something. Be throwing me off while I'm shaping the rest. We don't want that. All right, good to go here. And we'll move on to the next step. And these guys are 6 plies, so you can expect them to be a little bit different on this step right here. This step is set up for, hi there. You only need to say it once, promise. What's good? There you go. Well, Tim, I hope you have a great night, and I'm definitely, even if I don't have that AI tripod for the live here today, I will be testing it out tonight, tomorrow, and be ready to use it on Thursday. I'm really excited for that thing. So huge shout out to you, Tim. Thank you for all that. Tim ordered a board from us, and then he decided that I needed an AI tripod. So I'm excited for you to get it too. No, I do not play Fortnite. All right. Now we're gonna round off the edge right here, and I'm gonna angle it down at you. I've been playing the shit out of Fallout 76 lately, but I probably shouldn't. turn this into a short. This is a skateboard. So, if you're unfamiliar with what you're watching, this is Life Skateboards being made right here. Thanks, Twisted, I appreciate you. So we do everything in-house here. Sorry, I was eating lunch on the pressing table. But here's all of our veneer. Right here, we glue it up by hand, put them in the press. They're under pressure for 24 hours. We loaded these guys up on an earlier live. After they're done pressing, they cure for 7 days. Here's some examples of finished boards right here. Hey, thanks for tuning in. And then we come in here. Once those boards are cured, Sam, the owner of Life Skateboards, puts truck holes in them right here on the drill press, attaches one of these templates to the bottom of it, and then cuts out the shape right here. The company is called Life Skateboards. You can find us at lifeskateboard.com. Again, that is lifeskateboard.com. When he cuts that out, the edge looks like this. So the steps that I'm going through here are bringing the edge to a 90, rounding off the edge like you just watched. We're gonna clean it up here, and then clean it up a little bit more on the Orbital before it goes for graphics. And here at Life Skateboards, we apply all of our graphics with hand-carved Lino blocks, commissioned by local artists. We're done by Ben Blakely, an amazing local from the Muncie area. My tripod is really wanting to fall over right now, sorry. We good? There we go. Awesome, Twisted, thank you. No, we're good. We got enough life stuff. Lots of graphics here at Life Skateboards. You can get this knife. Yeah, I got it tattooed on me. You can get the dovetailed snake. You get the knight. You can even get my graphic. You can get the Casper graphic on whatever. It's a good cereal though. I won't argue with you there. Do something here that I don't normally do on the lives, and that's kind of explain the movements that are happening here. So when you see me start off holding the inside of the board like this, I'm going past the nose so that on both of these steps it's going to overlap. Doing that a few times until we get to the center of the rail, and I switch my hands and we go for actually bringing it all the way around, cleaning up the bottom. And when we do the other side, it overlaps into where we went over the nose the first time. And now we'll clean up the nose and tail a little bit more right here. Yeah, the butter knife is cool. Right here. Here's the template for it. Found that one on there. We actually had a friend, he wanted this twin, so we had a twin tail butter knife. So imagine this part mirrored over. It was weird, it skated really weird, but it was pretty cool to look at. But the butter knife is pretty cool. We also have the knife, the big knife, the rocket, the punk point, the wide fat punk point. We got all the names. The dump truck, the curb nerd, fat tail, bottlenose. I actually made a short saying a bunch of the names, and it took a really, really, really long time. Alrighty, we're gonna move on to the Orbital over here where we have it hooked up to a Festool dust extractor, which gives me the freedom to take this off and respond to you guys a little bit better. If you'll bear with me though, I'll be right back. Oops, just dropped my magnet. I'm gonna go blow my nose and I'm not gonna deafen you guys with the sound of it right next to a mic. Oops. All right, and I'm back. Sorry about that. Didn't want to deafen you guys with the sound of blowing my nose. I'm sure it sounds horribly disgusting on a mic. You know I'm not going to be stoked if it's not a Lifeboard, Sal. You know that. All right, so this final step here just brings everything to a 150. Hey, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate you, Pothos. Removes any excess glue. And cleans up the edges. You like the beanie? Thank you, I appreciate it. So, there's a Life Without Limits. Let me grab this real quick. Got my little keychain here too. Life Without Limits is our buddy Doug Frazier. He's been doing some really cool leather printing, and he made these for me. I made a bunch of hats with this and this size on them. He made these for me for an event, and I went ahead and sewed them onto a bunch of beanies. So there are beanies available that say Days with Casper, you get a life on them. And they are, I think they're $15 on there. It's a hand sewn this on this size patch on a black beanie. So if you want to check that out, check it out. I really like what he did with them. Arrgh! Thanks, Skeletor. Do you have a crush on He-Man? Is that why you guys had that spat for so long? That's what I need to know. Like, come on, like Element gave you guys boards at the same time? You're not gonna tell me there wasn't something going on there? The eggs do look really cool, don't they? And the footballs. That's right. All right, Sal. Yep. That's some sound logic right there. Did he just say that and disappear though? Because like I wanted to have a conversation about He-Man and Skeletor. But no. It's called the Chubby Stubby. And we also have the Mega Chubby Stubby. Isn't that a cool name though? It is a cool name. Got a lot of flakes of glue on it. Wonder whose fault that was. My fault. Yeah, the Chubby Stubby was a cool one. That is the shape that Rip It Rampage, the skateboarding dog, rode. Yeah. If you guys have seen him, he's a little French bulldog. Does like body varial rock to fakies and shit. He skates a Chubby Stubby 6-ply with DKL grip tape. Yeah, that's a dog that skates. I've been trying to get mine too. His owner tried to give me some advice with training. Great training advice. I just can't get Laura to get on a board and not try to eat it. Yeah, it's great. Check them out. It's Rip It Rampage on Instagram. I'm sure he does TikTok. I don't do TikTok, so I don't know. Let's see. There was a video of the dog and me doing doubles at on the 6 at Majors that was going around that Chive TV thing for a while. Sorry, I had to make sure the phone was on Do Not Disturb. Looked like a call was trying to come through. Motorized. That dog pushes. It blows my mind. That's awesome. Yeah, there's my dog likes to run up and down transition and stuff, but this dog is literally like 2 feet off the board, pushes, gets back on, understands the functionality of turning. It's insane. Like, it's so wild to me what that dog can do. And it like goes up a 6, body varials on the 6 and comes back down. I've seen it do rock to fakie. It's wild. Rampage is the coolest dog I've ever met. Lori is a close second. And like, you know, I've seen people that like have their dogs doing stuff and you're always wondering like, dang, did their owner force them to do that? They don't. No, this dog wants to skate. Like, it got out of the car, came over, took my board before its board got out and took off with it. That thing is so cool. Oh, congratulations, Jake. The rest of your journey starts here. You never have to give up. I don't know. Rampage was definitely somebody, though. That little cutie's the best, though. We did a demo at a school for autism because the kids just love that. And he had me skating doubles with the board, with the dog. He had two little quarter pipes set up. We'd do back and forth runs. It was so fun. I really miss doing that. Never stop learning. That's right, Sal. You know it, man. When you start trading the booze for a high quality, highly caffeinated drink, consuming for efficiency, that's what it is. You know it, yeah. You can only drink espressos out of tiny cups with your pinky out. That's required. It's not even like a discussion, that just has to happen. That's one of those things that you just can't argue about, you know? Let's see, we got here, thank God. One more 6-ply, and then we're back to 7-plies again. I solemnly hope that it's like a clip-on tie on a tuxedo t-shirt. I don't know you, Sal, but I already pegged you as that. Your library has espresso? What? All right, yeah, I'm gonna have to, where's your library? I'm gonna have to have mail sent twice to wherever your library is so I can get a library card and go have your butterbeer. And me and Sal are gonna have coffee talks live here on the channel. Sound like a plan, Sal? I'm pretty insufferable, so you can say no. Sal said I could move in, guys. I appreciate him. That was so sweet. That's funny. All right, Sal, I'm moving in. Warmer than here. I'll even throw some Quikrete down for you. Let me lacquer the coping and I'll be there all day. King Alfred III. Let's give you the attention that you want, my friend. Which shape did you buy from us? Just curious. King Alfred. I'm going to give you the attention that you wanted just for a second. Just for a second. Which shape did you get? None? Right on. Hidden from the channel. All right, that's about all the time you're worth giving. Let's go over here to the next step and continue shaping these amazing, great skateboards. Handcrafted right here in Indiana, just for you. Best skateboards ever. I have a strong feeling I know who that was. Remember on the last live we talked about a stalker of mine? I think I found him. Making new accounts just to mess with me. So fun. That's pretty rad, Dripstick. That is pretty rad. I used to, before I worked here, I used to take jigsaws and cut old boards up into funky shapes just for fun. This was a natural progression in my life. I absolutely love what I do. Mid-twin complete is gonna be so awesome. Hey, have a good one, Sonny. Thanks for tuning in. What trucks did you go with for your mid-twin? Back when I skated a mid-twin, I was still riding independent trucks. Always independent. I used to be the same. I understand the obsession. I was independent till I die, until Sam gave me a free set of aces, and now that's what I ride. I always want to hear a funny joke, John. That's what, you don't even need to ask. You just come out with it, because if it's not good, you're getting hidden. Now, everyone in the chat is going to judge your joke. Everybody's going to judge your joke. It's important. Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks, Patrick. I appreciate you. We got a good Patrick in here. Unfortunately, the stalker that was in here earlier is also named Patrick. Thank you for making better. I personally use Ace Classics, but that's just my preference. I really like the turn radius with the bottom washer removed, and I like the sound on concrete coping. But my trucks last a lot longer than my decks. If you can for me, double tap the screen so YouTube knows you like it and it gets to the same kind of people that like the same kind of stuff. I appreciate you guys. I know this is a niche thing to enjoy to watch or hang out doing, so finding the correct audience is extremely important for me. I love sharing this with you guys. For the likes, guys, you're awesome. And if you do like what you're watching, make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications. I have nothing that resembles a live schedule, but I can try to give you guys a little bit of a heads up. I try to post on Instagram and YouTube whenever I go live here, as well as make a post on my account just in case those notifications don't get sent off. I need to get a little more organized with the channel here. But things that you can expect from the channel if you haven't seen before. Obviously, live board making, videos about the boards, the process, shorts of making boards, and then a series called Lagoon to the Moon, where me and a little crew travel around to really cool skate spots. And most of the time we're going out to Cleveland, Ohio area. It's actually Columbia Station, Ohio, but it's just outside of Cleveland. There's an amazing bowl out there we stay at and skate. And this last weekend we went and stayed there. And then we stopped at Stoke. Sorry, apparently someone is deciding to blow my phone up. Give me 1 second here. Ooh! I did see a message on there that Sam has a package for me. That means I got an AI tripod waiting at home. And Luke just called me trying to go to majors, so now I feel bad that I was like, dang, who's blowing up my phone? Luke is one of the guys that comes with us on those trips. He wasn't available this last weekend, but we went over to Stoke Run. Stoke Run is an amazing outdoor and indoor facility in Mansfield, Ohio. You can support the shit out of those guys. They deserve it. They absolutely deserve it. They deserve all your support. Hip hop, if you're still here, I need you to understand a couple of things. So a while ago, I used to throw events, and I had a megaphone that you push a button and it records something and then it'll say it full volume. My buddy Frank couldn't make an event one time. And so he said, I poo-pooed my caca into it. And for several events after that, we would start things off with that. So the only reason you're not getting hidden right now is because you just made a really nice callback. All right? That was a pretty good callback, and if you know about that, that's awesome. Denim. Luke, you were just talked about. I've got some boards to finish here, and then maybe I'll meet you at Majors. I'll give you a call. Dang it, hip hop. You're making me have to hide you in a second here. Do I have the first board I ever made? No. I started making boards here about 4 years ago. Sam's been making boards since 2012. I think he knows where the first board he pressed is, but he does not currently have it. The first board he pressed was like 15 plies of extremely thin veneer. This is 1/16 to 1/20. So I'd be interested to see it too. Need a new sanding disc here. This guy's pretty well worn out. If you guys are enjoying what you're watching, double tap that screen for me. Let YouTube know that it gets to the right people. You know it, Sal. You'll be appreciative of something that's probably going to go onto my apron here soon. I need to remember to bring my apron home tonight. So I can sew a new patch on. That I found over at Stoke Run. Oh, do we make any weird shaped boards? He says while I'm shaping a 14-inch board. Yes. Do we make any weird shaped boards? Let's see. This is the template. Remember, these are templates, not shapes. For example, this is a board. This is a template. This is the aggro. You came to the right place. We got normal boards too, but this is the butter knife. This is the one I designed. This is the Casper 3.0. I really like this. Try it out. Let's see. We've got the Aggro Extreme. We've got this one that literally makes no sense, but clearly someone paid for it to be a custom, so we made a template. I don't understand how you're supposed to skate this. I mean, obviously it's going to have concave. This shape seems wildly unfunctional, but this is a testament to, if you ask us, we're probably going to do it. So to answer your question, yes. We have all of them. All of them. No, we don't do dicks, sorry. I used to do boneless Christers. That was silly. It was literally just to be able to get that on there. No, but vision is really annoying when... So, there are a lot of shapes that have similarities to other shapes. I'm gonna throw that out there now. Not everything's a psycho stick. Not everything's a ripsaw. Not everything's a double vision. But yeah. We'll leave it at that. But we got all kinds of them now. If you want something that is close to a double vision now, Vision is the first company that ever had double kick boards. And this is very similar and designed after their double kick. Right here. Trying to, you know it. I took a little lunch break and I got 4 boards left to shape. Ooh, I didn't realize Sam made a shelf up there. Always exciting to find all the cool stuff Sam's been doing around here. Yeah, so that was like an awesome thing that happened in skateboarding where like people realized like, huh, I want to pop off of my nose and my tail? That makes sense. I think that was a step in the right direction in skateboarding that led us to where we are today. The mid-twin, which is designed after the double vision, the double kick, double vision shape, was the first shape from Life Skateboards I ever tried. What's the weirdest shape we have? I'd say probably that tombstone looking thing. As far as like non-functional, okay, actually hold on, I'm sorry. Bailgun Gary requested this. I keep forgetting this exists. This is called the 8-bit football. Yes, this is dumb. Is it fun to skate? Yes. Is it hard to skate? Yes. You gotta treat this tail like it's the whole tail. Like, it's wild. You wanna do a tray flip, you're doing it from right here. It's dumb. Awesome, Sean. I know what you're talking about, and I can't remember exactly who that is, but I know exactly what you're talking about. There's a guy over in Cleveland that skates those things in transition, and it is wild. He has 2 sets of rails that he puts on them. So he gets like a Little John's rail and buys 1 set, cuts one in half. He's got a full rail, half rail, full rail, half rail. It's pretty cool. I don't know. Sorry, Todd. I'm not entirely sure there, Todd. Probably not. Haven't done that, Sean. You guys giving me homework, though? It definitely means that I've got to watch it, though. Giving me homework like that means I got to go do the homework. Listen, I recreated Jeff Kendall's Wheels of Fire part because I found all the spots. So I love that kind of shit. So I will absolutely be watching that later. So thank you. Yeah, I haven't watched it, so I'll have to tonight. Oh, crap. Hold on a second here, guys. Saving my lungs. Gotta reseal this thing. If you don't know, this is hooked up to a Festool dust extractor. All right, well, if you say it, Sean, I'll take your word for it, and I'll spend some time tonight looking for it. I've got YouTube TV. I can try to find it on Tubi. We'll find out. Dang, unknown. We have an unspoken rule here. When you pop into here with the most overused joke on the channel because you've never apparently seen another white man with face tattoos and make the same exact comparison as like 100 other people, you get hidden from the channel. Sorry, man. Them's the rules. I will definitely be thanking you later, Sean. Oh, I forgot to say boop when I hit him from the channel. I need to start doing that again. Boop. There we go. All right, back in business here. Okay, so it's free on YouTube. Rad. Awesome. I'll watch it when I get home. Actually, maybe I'll make the lady watch it with me. I'll do that. That sounds like a plan. This is a 13.6-inch skateboard right here. 6-ply order for Life Skateboards. I'm handcrafting skateboard decks for Life Skateboards right now. And you can get these boards at lifeskateboard.com. If you like what you're watching, double tap the screen for me, share it around, do what you can to support. I greatly appreciate it. We got 3 more boards to shape after this one. Then I'll be cleaning up in here and probably heading out. You know it. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it. That sounds like a good plan. I'm taking her to a late Valentine's Day this week, tomorrow anyway, so maybe tonight she can watch that movie with me, right? Sounds like a good plan. I went out of town on a skate trip for Valentine's Day. If I can give anyone some relationship advice, establish from the beginning how important skateboarding trips are. You found the deck? .5, 45.6. Okay. It was Anti-Hero that made the decks. That's weird. I thought it was somebody else. Wait, was it Anti-Hero or was it Grimple Sticks doing the weird Anti-Hero graphic again? Because Grimple Sticks does some weird shit. My skate shop, skateboard industry memory got me right there. I'm not really one for paying attention to that kind of shit, but Grimple Sticks always got my attention. sell. If you're the one saying it though, you're the one with the power to do it, right? I'm bad. Nicotine is my last vice. It's one I've had a hard time kicking as well. All right, I'm trying to make a decision right now, guys. The AI tripod already came in. It's about 2 minutes down the road. And, God, give me a second. Old dusty board. There you go, kickflip. We got you, Dark. Your butterbean vape, that would be awesome. Should I stop the live, go grab the AI tripod and test it out for these 3 boards here? All right, yep, that's what we're doing. All right, guys, make sure you subscribe if you want to catch this next time. I will be right back in the next, like, say, hour or so. I gotta be back in, on the northwest, dang, I forgot what's that, northeast side by 7:45 tonight, so I got to get these 3 boards done, clean up, but I'm going to go grab that package because I'm pretty excited about it. It's an AI tripod. Hopefully it'll make these lives even cooler. Hopefully it's going to have some functionality to it that makes it so I can make some fun content with it. And we'll be back. Thank you. See you soon. Get a life. Life Skateboards.